You are here now, thinking, feeling, experiencing the world as a rich tapestry of sights, sounds, tastes, and sensations. You possess an inner life, a conscious awareness unlike anything or anyone else in the universe. Yet science cannot explain where this awareness comes from. You are made of atoms following the physical laws that govern reality. Electricity flows through circuits of neurons in your brain. Chemicals flood the synapses connecting them. When these organic mechanisms interact in just the right way, your mind arises. Somehow all that frenzied biochemical activity gives you a first-person perspective, an inner eye through which you view the world. But how and why? What scientific principles explain how mere matter comes to know itself? Researchers have identified parts of the brain involved in cognition, emotion, perception, and memory. They've mapped the neurons that light up when you sense and think, but their instruments only measure physical processes, biochemical changes, and electrical signals. They provide no insight into how this intricate dance of neurons creates your consciousness, your experience of experiencing. The problem persists even if scientists built a perfect replica of your brain molecule by molecule. The replica would behave identically to yours, exhibiting the outward signs of consciousness, yet we'd have no reason to think it feels like you feel. Something essential is missing from this materialist account. Philosophers call it the hard problem. How do physical processes give rise to subjective experience, your you-ness, if you will? Some argue consciousness derives from information processing in the brain, but these are just physical patterns. It tells us nothing about real sensations. Integrated information theory proposes consciousness emerges when a system integrates information effectively, yet it fails to explain how or why information integration produces actual feelings, also known as qualia. What is it like to be a bat? What is it like for a bat to be a bat? As people, we can never really know. Quantum theories suggest consciousness stems from quantum phenomena in neurons, but it's unclear how this links to a macroscopic experience. Panpsychism argues everything, all matter, has consciousness, and it is only a certain kind of complexity that gives rise to self-aware intelligence. But that seems unfalsifiable. Neuroscientists seek neural correlates of consciousness, but correlations don't explain subjective awareness. You are a human being, a living and conscious being. Your mind is a wonderland of thoughts, feelings, memories, dreams. Your soul is a source of hopes, fears, desires, regrets. Your self is a masterpiece of personality, character, identity. Your life is a saga of history, story, adventure. But how do you know? How do you know that you are not a machine? A complex and sophisticated machine, but a machine nonetheless. A machine that can simulate human behavior but has no inner life. A machine that can mimic human emotions but has no genuine feelings. A machine that can reproduce human speech but has no meaningful communication. A machine that can imitate human intelligence but has no real understanding. How do you know that you are not a disembodied brain in a vat? A brain that is artificially stimulated by a computer to create a virtual reality. A brain that has no contact with the external world, but only with its own illusions. A brain that believes that it has a body, a world, a life, but in fact has none of these things. And it is a scenario that has no definitive answer, no empirical test, no logical proof, no philosophical argument can ever rule out the possibility that you are a brain in a vat. No matter what we see, hear, feel, think, or do, we could always be wrong. We could always be dreaming. With every attempt, we slam against the barrier between third and first-person perspectives. Science revels in the former, describing phenomena from an objective viewpoint, but a first-person view can only be had from within, by actually having conscious experiences. Scientists lack any framework to bridge this gap. any methodology to study awareness from the inside. They're like colorblind artists trying to paint a rainbow. So consciousness remains an unfathomable mystery. You know full well you're conscious. You feel it vividly right now. But that inner life defies all scientific attempts at explanation. You, your mind, your sense of self, retain an essence that science may never truly grasp. In this aspect, you remain forever beyond the material world, unreachable by its methods. The hard problem remains.